Well, the reason that we started looking is my mom was always very active, and she raised 6 kids in a big, beautiful home, and all of a sudden she's by herself. And it was a lot for her to take care of. She had a few health issues, and my sister and I would do the best that we could. We were working full time, and come and help clean, do grocery shopping for her, cook meals for her. And I didn't feel like she was as vibrant as she had been in the past. And she spent a lot of time watching the news and watching TV and some reading, but in my opinion, it wasn't my mom anymore. It was very different. And working full time, it's hard. You always worry about your elderly parents. And we talked about having someone come in and cook her food and just check on her while we were working. And she didn't really like that idea at all. And she's lived in the home for 60 years, so I understood that it's hard to leave something like that. So my husband and we talked to the rest of our family and decided that, maybe it's time to see what's out there.
I was a little concerned because I really hadn't thought about leaving my home just then. But as things worked out, it turned out to be a better choice than I thought.
And we went to multiple facilities, and when my husband and I came here, we walked in the door and there was just something different. It's like I immediately felt like this was home. It wasn't a facility. And my brother and I took her here for a lunch, and that was very nice. And she decided, yes, I'll go. And then that night she changed her mind. And it took a year, and it took a lot of phone calls. And we were invited to a lot of events, which I think makes it much easier. And you get to see the place in action. And the more I came, the more comfortable I felt. But it really was her decision. And I know it was a hard one.
And they were so nice, but what really capped it was about 2 weeks after we had been here. I had no idea that I was going to be staying. It was just a look through again. And we stood in the room, and Ginny puts her arms out like this, and she said, well, here it is. And I said to her, I'll take it.
But the 60-day stay, I'd like to speak to that. She was here a week, and she was like, I don't want to give up this room. I really like it here. This is a lovely room. And she was so worried that after 60 days she was going to have to go back home. And I think that did it. I think that was very helpful because I think the residents at that point get to see what it's really like before make that final decision. I think it's really important. I think that's a wonderful thing that Middlewoods does, is have that.